So Kotkikova, Nicky, very, very exciting French recruit, and a horse that you've got lots of options with as well, over both hurdles and fences.
Yeah, she's lovely. I mean, she's the most gorgeous mare you could ever wish to see, and I mean, lovely. She's beautiful looking. She's got a wonderful pedigree, and obviously she's got a huge amount of ability, and you know, form in France is absolutely rock solid, and she's won grade ones over hurdles and fences, and but she's only 5. You know, she's done an awful lot. But probably wasn't an awful lot more. You know, the French program is geared to sort of 4 and 5 year olds, and once they're through that stage of their lives, it's amazing how it actually runs out for them. So it's perfect timing for her to come to England. The difficulty is where we're going to go. Her last 3 runs were actually over hurdles. She won all 3 at Auteuil. To be fair, she'd been over fences before that. She's a grade 1 winner. Then I know she had a bit of a tumble there as well, and Kotkikova, I think she came back over hurdles after that. So we're sort of halfway between. We haven't really decided. We've discussed it hundreds of times, but really just waiting for the weather. Not surprising, like a lot of the French. I'm not saying she has. I wouldn't know, to be honest with you. I wouldn't know that she has to have soft ground, but you wouldn't want her on fast ground anyway. And Kotkikova, we've done a bit of jumping with her. We've done a bit of show jumping even with her. Not that it's actually that, but it's just getting her over poles. She needs to learn to be English, and that's a pretty common thing to say about horses in France. The French style of jumping is different to ours, and Kotkikova, they're encouraged to go through you don't jump over a fence, you tend to jump through it. Now, not surprisingly, when you're jumping an English fence, it's quite advisable to jump over it, not through it. So we're just sort of teaching her that sort of way, and that will apply to whether she runs over hurdles or fences. And then we've got to sort of make a decision which way we're going to go. I'm hopeful we'll be able to get onto the grass next week, and then we can sort of start to think what we're going to do. You could go both ways. You'd love to think she ought to go over fences, to be fair, because steeplechasing is what it's all about, and it's probably what she ought to be doing. The easiest route might well be, I mean, regardless of what the opposition is going to look like, you know, if you went down 2.5 miles in the mare's hurdle at Cheltenham, would be the sort of, might be the softest option, and say that's what we're aiming at. What do you do on the way? Well, we'll see. I mean, you know, there are no particular mares race. There's nothing very grown up to do at 2.5. That's always the problem with 2.5. So, how far would she stay? Nobody knows. But again, in those races they have in France and that program, they don't really go over distance. 2.5, yes. She's never been 3 miles. Would she stay 3 miles?